Hello, this is Javi with Javi's Woodshop, bringing you another business tip of the week. Whether you're a YouTube content creator or a business entrepreneur, designing a proper business card is beneficial to your growth. Whether you're a carpenter, cabinet maker, or just about any small business entrepreneur, you know that the most important way to grow your business and the fastest way is more customers. It's that simple. The fastest way to grow your business, online or offline, is word of mouth. If you're the type of person that doesn't mind going out into public and meeting new people, look for the nearest business association or chamber of commerce meeting. They're usually a breakfast or lunch held once or twice a month. Visitors are often welcome as it means potential growth to the group as well as their members' businesses. They usually run between $10 and $30 per visit, and that usually covers the cost of the venue and the meal. In a larger city, you're looking at potentially meeting between 300 and 500 business owners. In a small town, it could be between 20 and 50. Regardless of the size, have your business cards ready and on hand. In these events, it is expected to exchange contact information. While some people will want to solicit you as a client, many are also pretty open-minded to obtaining new contacts. The more and varied contacts each person has, the more valuable you are to your clients as a resource. If you have a unique business such as a trade or carpentership, or even a tighter niche like a scroll saw artist or a CNC artist, you're in a fantastic position because these businesses are not often represented in these chamber meetings. Chambers are mostly comprised of bankers, realtors, insurance professionals looking to expand their contacts. You can't swing a stick without hitting one of these professions in a business association meeting. The good news is that the more unique your business, the more likely other businesses will buy your product just to create a connection with you. It would be a wise investment for them. For example, if a banker buys a custom piece to decorate their bank, if you eventually end up opening a business account with them, his investment is paid off. Keep in mind, however, these individuals are looking for a return on their investment, and time is money. Most of them are looking for a short conversation to connect with you, introduce themselves to you, and move on to the next contact. In most cases, it's speed dating for business owners. You should have a business card, a business, and a personality that stands out if you wish this to be an effective use of your time. Networking, that is. If you meet 20 insurance agents and all of them give you the same speech, you would hear that they're better because of their customer service and their attention to detail. So, what's the difference? If you need one, how would you choose? A business card is nothing more than a useful tool to differentiate yourself. Let's talk about the design. This card should be as simple as possible. It should be a stark reminder of who they met. The card should reflect you and your business. If you're an artist, the card should be artistic. If you're a detailed professional, the card should reflect that as well. The front of the card should have your logo, your business name, and your name as the most prominent features. Include 2 to 5 words emphasizing what you do, create, service you provide, etc. The most important feature or service in which you specialize. That's it. Not a laundry list of everything you're capable of. That's white noise, and most people's attention span will block out the entire card if it's not short and memorable. In most cases, an address is not important. If you have a physical location, let them call or email you to find that information. This gives you another opportunity to connect with them. A phone and or email contact information will suffice. Consult a professional graphics designer if you don't possess those skills. And in either case, get multiple opinions on your proof and rely on other professional opinions over your own. You are emotionally attached to your company, and you are the worst judge at this point as to the efficiency of its design. My Uncle Wilbur created his own card. He's a very learned man that can do just about any task put in front of him, including graphic artist. He went to meet some fellow professionals and handed out his card. His competitor had one thing on his card: carpenter. Uncle Wilbur had cabinet maker, baseboards, fascias, trim work, wainscoting, custom cabinetry, and furniture maker on his card. Both of them met a man in need of a cabinet. The carpenter struck up a conversation and asked the future client how he could be of assistance to him. Wilbur spent the day handing cards to everyone, figured they'll all read about his vast skills and eventually call him. In the end, a simple, to-the-point card and a personal conversation was enough to gain a future phone call and a job for his custom kitchen cabinetry for the carpenter. Poor Uncle Wilbur. Last but not least, if you design the back of your card, take a tip from the real estate professionals, the salespeople who spent most of their time networking. Put your headshot on the back and leave the rest blank for notes. When you're meeting tens of people or hundreds of people in such a short time, the experienced networkers often use the backs of cards to write a note or remind them why they would want to follow up with you. Also, do not coat the back of your card. No one will be able to write on it. UV coat, silkscreen, or spot UV the front, but leave the back alone. In summary, keep the card design simple. The card is an extension and a direct reflection of your business. Do not, under any circumstances, print your own card. It looks cheap. They'll think you and your business are cheap, and frankly, they'd be right, as business cards are fairly inexpensive. Perception is reality. In this world, if you look professional, your clients will value your services all the more and your profits will go up accordingly. Practicality is a wonderful trait for an individual, but it makes for a lousy business model. And the final tip, buy 500, possibly 1,000 business cards, no more. In an average event, you'll be lucky to pass out 50 cards. If you network like a madman and do a couple of major events a month, you're still looking at exhausting your supply in 6 to 10 months. You will likely have a change of logo, business, email, phone number, or most likely the actual card design in that time. So there's no point in spending money unnecessarily. Which brings us to next week's business tip. Risk versus ROI. Have a wonderful week and look for next week's business tip where we discuss the benefits and the pitfalls of taking risks and tips on identifying the best rate of return for investments, whether they're investments in time, money, or sacrifice. This has been Javier Unzueta with Javi's Woodshop. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.